What's up, guys? Welcome to my backyard. You guys know my style, no editing, kind of, shitty quality videos, but that's okay. It's a little more personal this way. Anyways, tonight I want to talk about the EOTECH XPS 2-1, my new favorite optic. This thing's pretty rad, not gonna lie. I had an EOTECH for years. I had the one with the 68 MOA ring with the dot in the center. It's pretty nice, but I got rid of it because it was a little too busy. I didn't really like how much red stuff was obstructing my view of the target. You are supposed to be looking at the target and the dot just kind of hovers over it. But anyways, we won't go too deep into that. I ran the a single dot RMR on top of my ACOG for a long time, but now I'm back to just a red dot, and I had a hard time deciding what red dot I wanted, and I tried some of my friends EOTECHs just like this one with the single dot, and I decided this was the dot for me. What makes it the best dot in my opinion? Well, the 1 MOA size is definitely an advantage in my opinion. It's very crisp, very neat, feels very neat. It definitely like starbursts a little bit, but I've kind of grown to like it. Maybe that doesn't do it for everyone, does it for me. Maybe I have like astigmatism or weird eyes or whatever, weird eye folks out there, but I really don't mind it. Again, I'm looking at the target, the dot just kind of hovers over there. Having a kind of a fine small dot not distracting me is definitely an advantage. The other thing I really love about this optic is how big the window is. I mean, EOTECHs are really known for having a very large window, very clear. You get rid of kind of the blue tint, you lose some of the battery capacity, but this is a competition rifle. I'm not super worried about that. I turn it on when I need it, and it doesn't take me that long to swap batteries, so I'm not really that worried about it. Some dudes will freak out about that and be like, in a situation and your battery runs out, what are you gonna do? But that's not what this rifle's for. Anyways, big window, small dot, pretty simple, nothing really too fancy. Shot a couple matches with this, about 1,000 rounds through this optic so far, and countless hours of dry fire. It's actually kind of re-inspired me to dry fire my rifle a little bit more, so that's fun. I threw the offset red dot on there, so I'll let you guys figure out why I did that, why I do that. You guys, let your imagination run wild. That'll be fun. But yeah, anyways, it is sitting atop my newest rifle. I assembled this rifle and it didn't work at first, probably because I'm a shit gunsmith. So I took it to a friend of mine. He played around with it a little bit, swapped some buffers around, and we got it to work. So now that it is working, it is one of the nicest shooting rifles that I own by far. Definitely one of the nicest shooting rifles I've ever shot. I think a lot of that is due to the gas journal that is on this ballistic advantage. Yes, I said ballistic advantage barrel. I know a lot of the snobs are like, oh, fucking, cheap barrel or whatever, but it's been a great barrel. It's so far. I mean, 1,000 rounds, but it's a Hansen profile with a muzzle brake, 16-inch VCM rail, of course, the best rail, and then kind of a cool little Geisley tan buffer tube, and then all the standard parts. I've got a Mark II lower on here. It's got all the ambi, controls on it. Don't know really how I feel about that. Don't know if I really care that much about that, but it works. It's nice when you're like loading to make ready and you get to do that cool bolt drop with the finger. It feels kind of cool. But anyways, guys, I haven't been putting out any videos in the last, really long time. Probably put out some more shorts and stuff, but at one time I promised that I would do one video a week, but I have a family and kids, and now I have this wonderful home and backyard to sign my life away to. So Not the kids and wife. Did not sign a line. Anyways, I will see you guys on the next one. Maybe I'll make some more of these.